Hey, JJ here. Going to be hunting through this stack of $1 bills, looking for some star notes and some fancy serial numbers. There's a lot of things to look for. I received some pretty good feedback from all of the wonderful viewers on searching through the currency, so I thought I'd do another round. So we're going to be looking for a lot of things. There's about 20 things I want to look for here. We'll look for star notes, some ladders. We'll be looking for some birthday notes, binaries, trinaries, solid notes, repeaters, super repeaters, quad doubles, radar notes, seven in a rows, seven of a kind, some wraparounds. We'll be looking for some bookends, some of those James Bond notes, 007s. Those are really cool. Also, if we see some 1776, the Declaration of Independence, just having that year in a serial number can sometimes bring some value. We'll be looking for some web notes, 1988A, 9395. We'll be looking to see if there's any extra ink, any bleed throughs, things like that. I know there's some extra ink sometimes within the serial number that can make the bills valuable. We'll be looking for some miscuts. You know, I usually don't keep the miscuts. It has to be pretty obvious that there's a significant error with the miscut in order for me to hold on to it. But then lastly, we'll be looking for some serial number mismatches, right? A lot of folks like to look for those as well. You could be missing here the serial number right there. Let me zoom in. If those are not identical, either the letters and or the numbers, then that's a mismatch. So those should be the same. All right, so let's get into it. Let's open this up and zoom on in. And kind of when I get these notes, I start with just sort of the serial number, and then I'm just looking for the fancies or the star notes, and then I just kind of work my eyes down, look at the year right here. So this note's going to be 2013. All right, so let's start with this one. All right, so nothing there. We'll just kind of flip through them nice and fast. Hopefully this video won't be too long. Just kind of looking for some of those fancies and star notes. So just kind of working down, starting with the serial number, looking for a lot of patterns. If you don't see any patterns, it's usually a sign that it's not going to be anything special. All right, don't see anything so far. All right. All right, so we got a bunch of sixes, nines, and a seven. All right, so it looks like we have our first find of the day. It looks like this is going to be a trinary. So we have five of a kind with the sixes, we got a pair of nines, and then we got a seven. So that's three unique digits of 6, 9, and 7. And there's our first find of the day. All right, I'll put this aside. Beautiful. So we have a trinary. Let's see what we got here. 2 7s. All right, so this one looks like there's four pairs. Got a pair of 2s, a pair of 0s, a pair of 6s, and a pair of 7s. So I'll check that with the fancy number serial checker later and see if that's a valuable one, or excuse me, see what the rating is. And see if it's a nice or a cool rating or an extremely cool rating. All right, so we have four pairs there. Let's keep going. Let's see here. We got some 9s, 3s. So pair of 4s, pair of 9s, pair of 3s, and an 8 and a 6. So nothing there. Okay, here we go. Got a star note. Beautiful. All right, so there's your star. Is there any fancies with it? Doesn't look like it. All right, so I'll look the star note up later under the star note lookup. If you were to Google that, you'll find a website where you can punch those in and kind of see what the run size is, see if it's rare or not. And there you go. Wonderful. So we got our first star note on the board. Let's keep going. All right, nothing there. Oh, let's flip this thing around. Got 3 7s, but nothing else. Okay, nothing there. All right, so we got some 7s, got 6, 4, 8. All right, nothing. And I apologize if I miss anything. If you guys catch anything that I missed, just let me know in the comments. But so far, I think we're doing okay with the few finds that we do have. All right, so with this one, You have 1973, then you have the 4th of the month, and there's only 12 months here. So that's almost a birthday note. And as you're doing these currency hunts, currency paper hunts, you're going to come across a lot of almosts or one-offs. So just prepare yourself. All right, let's see. Nothing yet. Okay. See, pair of zeros, twos, fours, actually 3 of a kind on the zeros. All right, so nothing there. Seven, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh, got some that are flipped over here. Let's see if I can flip these back over. All right. Back to the action. All right. So again, I'm kind of just looking at that serial number and I'm kind of eyeballing that date down below. I gotta flip this one around. All right, 3 of a kind, nothing there. All right, let's see what we have here. Some 2s, zeros, 9, 3, 6, nothing there. 3 of a kind with the 8s, a pair of 2s. Okay, don't see anything there. And with the birthday, you can go the other way too. So this will be 1987. You could have the month and the day as well. So it just kind of depends how you read the birthday note. From left to right or right to left, or I guess rather starting with the year in the front or the year at the end. But the key though is, with the exception of that 1776, the key with those birthday or milestone dates is you usually need all 8 of those to be in some sequence to have that. Again, with the exception of that 1776 from what I've seen. And another thing about valuation, everyone, it really comes down to the buyer and what they see as value, what they see in that serial number. You may think it's highly valuable or collectible, but the buyer may not think so. And conversely, there may be some things that you don't think are valuable, but there's a buyer out there that actually loves the sequence of numbers for whatever reason, and they may be willing to pay good money for it. So it just kind of just depends. All right, let's see. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so I like to see those scrambled ladders too, where you have 8 unique digits and they're counting up or down. Obviously, if you get them in order and get a perfect ladder, that's worth a lot of money, but you can still get them scrambled, and someone's willing to pay for that. And let's see what we have here. We got 3 of a kind on the 9s and then a pair of 3s. All right, nothing. Trip 7s again. Actually, go back to that one. Let's take a look here. Trip 7s, pair of 3s, and then the 816. Okay, nothing there. Sixes, pair of 7s, pair of 6s, pair of 8s, pair of zeros. Okay, so here's the 4 pairs again. I'll put that to the side and kind of look that up under that fancy serial number checker and kind of see what rating they're giving that on the 4 pairs. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's see. So 2010 and then 20. Nope, so don't have anything there. Almost. Oh man, we don't have these going in the same direction. Let's see. All right, back to the action. Nine, 5, 7, 3. Yeah, so as everyone's just, getting your change back, it's always cool just to check, or maybe you are getting a little bit of money out of the ATM and you get home and you're bored or whatever it is, just have a look at your serial numbers. You never know. A dollar could be worth 5 or 10 or 20 just by looking at that number. If you ever see your serial numbers are all the same, that's a solid note. Those go for some really good money where they're all the same. If they're all the same except for one, depending on where that single digit is that's different, it could either be a 7 in a row or it could be a 7 of a kind. Those also go for some pretty good money. All right, let's see. 3, 9, 6, 7. Nope, nothing there. Gotta flip these around again. All right, let's see. So 7s, 4s, 6, 8. All right, so we almost had another trinary, but we missed that. Looking for 3 unique digits for the trinary. All right, let's see what we have. 1, 8, 9, 1, 8, 9, but we got a 6 and the 4. All right, so missed the trinary there again. I was taking a minute to look at that other serial number on that because I noticed a lot of the 2013s have the bleeding green. I noticed a lot of them are out there, so if there's a lot of them, I don't usually hold on to them because to me that's not rare if there's a lot of them. But all right, let's see. We got 3 kind touching, but we got 8, so that's quads. And then you got your 1s, and then a 3 and a 7. So we missed again trinary by 1. Let's flip this over. All right, let's see. 6s, 9s, 4s. Oh, this is interesting. I just missed a radar note. Okay. So let's pause for a minute and take a look at what a radar note is, all right? A radar note basically has a sequence of the first 4 digits and then it kind of goes in reverse. So basically it would be 0, 7, 5, 9 and then goes backwards 9, 5, 7, 0. So that the 9s are touching, followed by the 5s, followed by the 7s, and followed by the 0s. So as you can see, had this been 7-0 instead of 0-7 on that far right, that would have been a radar note. That would have been an awesome find, right? So what we're left with instead is just 4 pairs, right? You got a pair of 9s, pair of 5s, pair of 0s, and a pair of 7s. That's still a thing that's worthy to look up, so I'll put that to the side. But we had a 1 off on a radar note, so close but no cigar. 6s, 5s, 2, 4. This one is, let me zoom in. What is that, a 90? Oh, that's a 99. I think that's the oldest one we've had in this batch here so far. Almost finished with the pile. So 1937, 10, and we lost it here with 41. So almost missed the birthday note. All right. We almost have a bookend here. We need the other end to be an 8. Then you would have those matching bookends with the 8s. So we've had a few one-offs here. Oh, there we go. Got another star note. Awesome. And this is a B. Hopefully that's 2013. Nope, that's 2017. Well, it's still a star note, so I'll look that one up. Let's see, we got 589. So nothing fancy going on, but I'll put that to the side. So we got 2 star notes. That's cool. All right, 2008, nothing there. Now you guys see how that says 008? If that were a 007, that would still count as a James Bond note. It doesn't have to be at the end. It can be anywhere in that sequence. So just something to keep in mind. 007. All right. A lot of different things that you can look for. There really is a good list out there. It's pretty interesting. All right, looks like this one's the last one. Let's take a look. Okay, nothing there. So looked like we had a handful here of some bills that I'll research that we came across. There were a couple of star notes. We had some with 4 pairs. And I believe here we had a trinary, which is nice. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the action, and I will see you soon. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good one.